Everything is leading you to your desired reality, no matter how you see it. Don't let the ego try to psych you out. You are on the right path as long as you decide that you are. What's up, y'all? It's Evan. I'm back with another video. Y'all already know what we're talking about, but before we even get started, I gotta remind you of one thing. You don't need any manifestation videos to manifest. All you need to realize is the fact that you are literally God. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can keep you stuck. Nobody can keep you from being where you want to be. Nothing can trap you unless you accept that reality to be true for you. Sometimes we like to decide, oh, this isn't meant to be, or maybe it's just not going to work out for me. The moment you decided that, you made that decision, you created that reality for you. You are always choosing. This is your reality, okay? And I want to read the Hermetica again, and I want y'all to meditate on this quote. It says, God has access to all things like thoughts within himself. Thus, unless you make yourself equal to God, you cannot understand him. Like is understood by like. So if you know, if you can realize, if you can meditate on the fact that, hold on, I'm literally God. My awareness is creating my reality. Whatever I decide what a situation means is exactly what it means. You know, signs are exactly what I say they mean. My perception is literally deciding whether this is good or bad. I'm saying yes or no to thoughts. Then you can transform your reality because nothing is stopping you. You are literally the God. You are literally in control, okay? So a couple other notes I put down is that awareness equals God. God is the substance of all things, and everything can be working for you the moment you decide that it is. Whenever I say God is the substance of all things, actually, I'm gonna get more into that in this video when we talk about it in the 5 realizations that should shift your universe, okay? Oh, and I'm gonna put my email down below if y'all want to hit me up, y'all got questions or anything like that. All right, so number 1, you are not the body. You are also not the mind. You are far more powerful than either of those. Like, those are on a lower level than your awareness. If you can observe them, you can change them. You are literally the cause of all things. That great all-seeing eye that is awareness, that is you, that is your soul, that is witnessing everything, is in control of everything below it, and the mental and the physical, okay? So an exercise I like to do whenever I'm worried or whenever I'm stressed or just getting myself in a higher state of consciousness, I like to meditate, close my eyes, and tell myself, I am not the body, I am not the mind. I am not the body, I am not the mind. My first time ever doing this, y'all, it was the most insane experience ever. I was doing it and I saw myself like a Sims character. Like, it was almost like my awareness, it showed me a third person point of view, and I was literally looking above myself at myself meditating, if that makes sense. And it completely shifted my awareness. It made me realize that I'm actually like a chess piece just moving through reality. The moment I decide I want something, the moment I decide that something is mine, the moment I decide to live in a new reality, I'm literally just moving around. It may not make sense to the me that is in my body, the 3D me, the physical me, the ego, but to the bigger me, it makes sense perfectly because the bigger me is in control. That's the one that's leading me to exactly what I want. So you don't need to worry about the how. It is all taken care of. All right. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are the all-knowing intelligence that all they have to do is make a decision and you get moved to that reality, okay? So the second thing is the real you is awareness, all right? Look, we already been talking about that, okay? But you don't need techniques, all right? The mental fallouts that you may have are not the end. You worried about, oh my gosh, you know, my affirmations didn't go good, and you know, I just kind of been spiraling and blah blah blah. Look. Okay, that does not matter. It never has mattered because your awareness is in control of everything. So the moment I experience a thought that says, no, I don't have what I want. You know what? Let's just say I'm manifesting a Range Rover. The moment I have a thought that says, no, I don't have the range, you know, or maybe it's too expensive. First of all, there is nothing big or small to the universe. You are the one that decides what is big or small. Your awareness is in control of everything once again. Money is not a prerequisite unless you decide it is a prerequisite, because there are so many different ways you can get this car. All right. So you can transcend all of these different steps that you think you need to take to get to where you want to be if you just decide that you have it right now and allow inspired action to carry you to exactly where you're meant to be. All right. So mental fallouts, they are not the end. You have the choice to decide, yes, this is my reality. No, that's not my reality. I do not accept that. And this is who I really am. And keep doing that. Eventually, the thoughts that were coming from that old awareness are going to change, because awareness has been in control this whole time. Okay. Next thing, you're observing thoughts, so you aren't them. I basically just said that. And use the power of awareness to choose you. Okay. Like I was just saying, your awareness is controlling your reality. Thoughts do not matter, right? Circumstances do not matter. All of that lies under circumstances, really, if you think about it. If you're observing it, it's a circumstance. I don't care. I don't care. Argue with your mama, okay? All right. Next thing is, this is the third one. Your present awareness is literally like gold to the universe, all right? Your ability to be present, your ability to be aware right now, just looking at everything around you, looking at the abundance in life around you. I'm looking around at all these trees. It's so many trees. It's so many trees. Like it's so many cars around me. It's so much money around me. It's allowing me to see the God in everything. And that right there is going to help you move forward in your reality, especially when you see circumstances. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. Enjoy life now, because it is yours. All right. You have whatever it is you want to have. It has already came into your reality. So right now, I'm going to choose to enjoy my life. If I'm manifesting the SP, if I'm manifesting more money, if I'm manifesting a job, most likely I'll be doing the same exact thing I would be doing. I would still be living my life like normal if I had what I wanted. I wouldn't be, all worried and all this stuff like, oh, I need to make sure I'm always manifesting. I need to make sure I'm always affirming and visualizing every 5 seconds. Nope. You can do your imaginal act. You can do your little affirmation. You can do sats. You can do whatever technique you want to do, or you can simply decide it's yours every time it comes to mind, like awareness, because that's what's really controlling your reality, and go about your life. I'm going to go do what I want to do. Let's go watch a movie or something. Like you don't have to be in a high vibration all the time, because that's living from the 3D and 4D you. You're the 5D you. You are the awareness. You're not the body trying to do a technique to get somewhere. You are the awareness that's deciding this is my reality, and whatever you say goes. Okay, it's really that simple. So SP, you be living the same life. If you wanted more money, you just be living the same life, feeling at peace, enjoying yourself. Okay, so you shouldn't have to worry about anything. Just live within. Whenever without is trying to tell you, hey, this is not right, or your thoughts are trying to tell you, hey, this is not right, go right back to within, because within is the cause, the effect is the without. Okay, next, the fourth thing, God is the substance of all things. Okay, y'all see we coming back to that right now. But this is part 3 continued. Okay, this is the present is awareness, and your present awareness is gold, but continue. It's a 2-part thing. All right. So living in the now will show you the good in every situation. I was saying that before, but if you lead with that thought, if you lead with that assumption, an idea that God is the substance of all things, you will see the good in everything. I'm late, or so-and-so situation happened, or the money, I just had to pay for something big and expensive. You can see that, hold on, this is my opportunity to affirm my new reality. This is my opportunity to show my reality who's boss. Use the cause that is my awareness, instead of spiraling and saying, hey, I don't know if I can afford that, and oh my gosh, and why is this happening to me? I'm like, no, wait, I'm the cause. This happened. This may have happened. It may have been unexpected. I don't even know if I manifested this, to be honest, but I'm the cause. Since I know I'm the cause now, I can go within and say, oh, I just had to spend $2,000 on so-and-so. My car broke down, or blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, I'm going to pay for it. Or I'm affirmed that it's already taken care of. And then boom, whatever needs to happen will happen because you are in control. This is your reality. Okay. This is your reality. Hell, you could even be the version of you that didn't even happen to. This is your reality. Your universe is coming from within. All right. There is no reality to chase but the internal reality. Neville Goddard said that. I'm gonna put the quote on the screen somewhere if I can find it. Okay. Next thing, when things don't match ego's plans, it's okay because it matches God's plan, the universe's plan, source's plan perfectly. Everything is leading you to your desired reality, no matter how you see it. Don't let the ego try to psych you out. You are on the right path as long as you decide that you are. I remember, I think I've talked about this story multiple times, but I remember talking about how I was affirming I was rich and I was working at this job only making $14 an hour. And at the same time, I was like, oh, I want to get a sales job and blah, 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 blah. I just kept on saying all this stuff, right? But at the same time, I was affirming I was rich. I just decided to lock in and just say, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I have more than enough money, blah, blah, blah. And what happened was I was at this same job, working this same position. My ego was saying, hey, this isn't right. Nothing's working out. I'm trying to get this job and I'm trying to make more money. Nothing's working, right? I just calmed down. I'm listening to music. I'm enjoying myself. I'm just going through my day-to-day life while at the same time I'm affirming. Situation happens at the job that gets me paid big time, y'all. It was well over, I'm gonna just say it was in 5 figures. Okay. So that situation didn't make sense logically to me. Ego was not aware of like what was about to happen, but the money still showed up. That is literally how your reality is going to go every single time. The moment you start affirming for something and you stick to it and you do exactly what I said when I was saying just live your life like normal, be at peace, be at joy, be at happiness. I'm not saying you got to feel that all the time. I'm just saying do the things that make you happy. Do the things you would already be doing. All right. And make the decision that my reality is the way I want it to be already. Okay. So you observe life above judgment or emotion, living so detached, knowing everything I do is leading me to my desire because God is the substance of all things. If God was the substance of all things, that means your awareness, being God, is in control of everything. Everything, every single thing you do, every single thing that is within your awareness, within your perception, within your experience is under your control. All right. So last thing I have to say is that the inner is the cause. Have you intentionally manifested something? If you have, you know this, all right? You know how much awareness you put towards monitoring your view of reality. This is not to say it's hard, but the same discipline you put in working out at the gym or going to work every day, it's the same amount of discipline you should put into making sure your mind is exactly where you want it to be. I'm not saying affirm 1,000,001 times a day. I'm saying put your foot down every single time the ego tries to tell you this is not it. No, this is it because I am awareness. I am the I am that is experiencing this. So this is my reality. I'm gonna put my foot down every single time because back before when I was being delusional and saying everything else wasn't working out and then boom, it manifested. Oh, that wasn't nothing. It was just my luck. You feel me? So put your foot down, okay? Know exactly what you want and decide it is that way every single time, all right? The next thing, every action you take from the right state of mind leads to desire, all right? Because awareness, God, source, once again, is the substance of all things. So every single action, every single step, every single idea you get, ideas are a really big one because your frequency is going to be the source of your ideas too. The moment you tap into that, hey, I make so-and-so amount of money, or I'm with my SP, or, any of that stuff, you will start getting ideas. I'm gonna start going to this place, or I'm gonna get a membership at this gym. Just go with it. Just go with the flow because life is gonna lead you to exactly where you need to be to get whatever it is you want. Okay. All right. And the last thing is the same infinitely powerful awareness that created the most diabolical situations can do the same in your favor. Remember that. You know the power that your awareness had to create a situation where you were jobless, a situation where your SP just up and walked out on you, a situation where you were so down in the depths of hell when it comes to your emotions, depression. That same power can be put towards you being on top of the world, you experiencing everything you've ever wanted. That's how powerful you are. If you have the power to bring yourself all the way down, you have the power to bring yourself equally as up, if not even more. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Y'all should be expecting more and more and more videos from me. I really hope y'all enjoyed this one. This actually felt like a really good video, but if y'all enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment. Once again, my email is down below if y'all want to hit me up, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.